Hello! Welcome everybody to something that I've been waiting patiently for and have managed to be fortunate enough to get to show off on the channel.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow!
Today, let me turn everything on and hopefully get able to start recording this right away the second it turns on.
One moment, please.
Aha.
Instant game view.
Wait, this is just the PS4 opening all over again.
It does look like that.
Oh.
But then you had little shiny dudes to it.
Okay, I take that back. Hey, Mayday.
Welcome everybody to the
Mid-season update.
PlayStation 5.
But yeah, no, we're here for one very specific reason. To show off the thing that comes pre-packaged with your PS5. Astro's Playroom.
It is a full game, not a very long game granted, but it's a full game to show off, some of the functionalities of the PlayStation 5. To start off with, I can share with you some really fun trivia I learned about the PlayStation 5 controller recently.
What's that, Logan?
If you look at the back of the PlayStation 5 controller, I'll have to probably put up a photo of it or something, but like when you're holding in your hand, you feel like these little teeny nubs. It's your standard like, oh, this helps you grip it better. But if you actually look very closely at the controller and look very closely at the little nubs, they actually are all like minuscule squares, circles, triangles, and X's.
Huh. What do you know?
So let's go right into it. So Astro, I remember from like PlayStation 4, was he more like a PSVR character?
Kind of, sort of. He was mostly like a little mascot that they were trying to hype up for like their side stuff, namely I think the PS4 had its own kind of Playroom app that you can fiddle around with. But so Astro's Playroom, well, just the Astro brand in general, I believe, was made by a branch of Sony's Japan studio, and well, they've come back with this really big tech demo.
Wow, and I can say right now, like, even with all that's happening right here, I'm feeling the controller, it's haptic, it has like the vibrate. This is also meant to be more or less a tech demo of everything that the console can handle as well as the controller. And like I can feel little random things. Like a random quick thought is that whenever Astro starts running across the word Playroom, whenever he gets to the two O's of a different texture, I can actually the controller actually vibrates differently to mirror his footsteps on the different material.
Nice.
I mean, it's something my controller just turns to sand.
Well,
let's join him for an adventure into PlayStation 5.
All right.
I can also say that my capture card only captures at 1080p, so I won't be able to really.
We're transcending the generations of the PlayStation.
On the PS3.
So yeah, for PlayStation 5 recordings, which I'll be doing in the future, until I maybe get a better capture card, it'll only be able to capture 1080p.
Legos.
Not the 1060 and
Ooh.
we have adaptive triggers. I can press them.
Ooh.
Oh. So they're analog trigger. So you have little presses.
Start your engines.
And yeah, that's me actually. Like I can move with the controller and stuff. Okay, next. Whoops, I think I went back instead.
Oops.
But I can see all the vibration. I can feel all of that, which is neat.
Have you ever wanted to feel that all over again? Well, now is your chance.
Let me just... I don't know.
Lucky.
Yeah, there's the touchpad, which is...
Whoa.
Oh! the DualSense motion sensor is fueled by a whole bunch of little Astrobots.
I can actually... Yeah, it actually is like... It's playing with different vibration settings to make it feel like I can actually feel them like rumbling, like I can actually feel them like tossing back and forth on this thing.
Remember when Rabbids Go Home did something similar with the Wii remote?
Yeah. And I remember Vinny actually having a lot of fun with that, just sending him flying back and forth. Anyway,
it was easily one of the most amusing highlights of that whole game.
And a microphone.
Ooh, do it again, big boy.
I can also mute it by pressing that button.
Okay.
So, I guess I'll keep it on for now, just in case.
Yeah, because as far as I'm aware, this game is going to make heavy usage out of DualSense's every fiber function.
It sells severed forehead.
I was gonna say, I can't wait for 5 years to go by when that suddenly feels dated. Anyway. Inside the console itself, Okay, I mean...
Flip open the touchpad, stupid.
Get out of there.
Oop.
Astro, we need your help.
Hi there, Astro. Now, from what I've immediately heard of, Astro's Playroom is supposed to be a pseudo-sequel to a PS4 VR game that kind of controls similarly to this.
Huh.
And I believe that was the one that was a little more heavily influenced by the VR headset. But with this game, no, they're instead of VR, they're mostly relying on the functionality of your DualSense controller.
Which I like because I'm gonna be honest, I'm never really going to play with PSVR by itself. Like, it's a cool concept, but I've never really been one for VR.
Also, I'd just like to make a mention.
Granted, it can be worse a tech demo than Young Conquer was.
Oh yeah, Young Conquer. Never forget that. Young Conquer.
You know, I want to ask, like, aside from that redesign, was there anything, like, inherently bad about that Young Conquer thing?
I mean, honestly, I don't think it ever got released. Like, I remember hearing about it very briefly, then all of a sudden it just faded off the face of the earth.
It was a thing. Ah. Oh, we've saved our friend.
Oh, how adorable.
He's the main processor. And we have cooling fans engaged. And I think that's another CPU or RAM. And
Whoa.
oh no, that's the RAM.
There's the RAM.
And we have that thingy.
It's
a
deodorant.
toaster.
Oh, no, it's deodorant and a PS1.
So,
Built
wait,
right into the PlayStation 5, but with no backwards compatibility.
So,
oh, devil damn it.
so I guess this is Astro. I can't believe what that's called. It's his Astro Pad.
So, like,
Yep.
actually, because I'm curious, like, what is the deal with the PS1 inside the PS5 there?
Let's find out. Oh, I can wait for him. Well,
I mean, okay, I guess it'll go without saying, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, we're actually doing this as a full-on blind run. Like, this is the first time Logan's ever touched it. And secondly,
right.
From what all I have heard about Astro's Playroom, not only is it supposed to be a tech demo to showcase the power of the DualSense controller, it is also a huge love letter to the PlayStation series of consoles. Right down to the systems that's been made for the company and the games that were part of those consoles.
And right there, would you just?
Yeah,
I would say right there, and I would say right there, what you just saw, that was the SSD at work, and that now we can, we can now bolster faster load times and stuff.
Hello, fellow robots.
Look at him.
If this were still the PS4, that would have taken at least 10 or 20 seconds to load.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, hey, the PlayStation
everybody.
Store.
So yeah, this is says we're talking about. This is. I'm gonna do my best. Oh look, they're playing with neck pieces.
Oh God, that is neck. Poor guy.
So we're going to. So I'm going to be. Since this is also live, I'm gonna do my best to try and look at everything. I want to try and find all of the little like
cameos,
Easter eggs, because there's gonna be a lot. Like, I mean, hell, here we have like the back side of the port with all the different connections. They do a lot with this. I'm gonna be curious. There's a T-Rex. I don't know what that's from.
Maybe that's. I was thinking maybe it was Spore.
I think that looks like the wisp thingy from Dream.
Might be.
It probably is.
I feel like that might also be a reference to like an older one of the other Astro related projects. It has something to do with the PS Move, that's for sure.
And I mean, I'll be honest. These guys are cute. These guys are fun.
Yeah.
They're adorable,
little stuff.
and they
Where are
totally
they
don't
looking at?
and they totally don't look marketable at all. By the way, you think
up?
you can?
Could be.
Ooh.
Yes,
Oh.
yes, it is.
It is.
And you got a few coins to spare, so take your pick.
All right, so pull it. Oh, I don't
Oh,
have
you
enough
need more
100.
coins. You need more coins.
And then I can catch it.
Dang
Well,
it.
I'll come back here later.
I'll be back for you. Oh, by the way.
where am I stopped?
It's a good thing that these other little Astro bots have just enough coin for you to actually give it a shot.
Yeah, now we have
Thank you.
enough.
I got enough for. Because now I have enough for. Stop counting. I want to see how much I have. Holy crap! How many? Okay, I have enough for 4.
All right.
Oh,
Let's see what your
And-
first prize is. It's a
puzzle
piece.
so it looks like a.
Another
These
puzzle
must
piece.
Oh, and I just now realized
Is that
this is probably
soda
gonna be
can?
picked up. I also realized this is probably gonna be picked up by the microphone, but the controller itself has a speaker that plays little sounds.
Well, hey, you know what? That does help add to the experience, so I'm all for it.
Another puzzle piece.
I'm sure we'll get all the pieces of this puzzle eventually, but for now, that's about all we can get.
And I'll say this.
Oh, hold
Here
on.
we go. And there, okay, and I will say, the sound effects that are playing on this controller, they sound pretty nice. Like, they don't sound compressed at all. So, let's see what it's got here. Oh, this guy's having a bit of an error.
Aww. So... Oh, wait a second. Go back. Look at that screen. He got the... His PS2 got the red screen of death. Or at least I assume it.
The red screen of death? And he's working on analog stick drift.
Well, no, I think that's what they're referencing. Because I think those that have...
Like the disc era thing?
Yeah, the load screen. Like, if you put in the wrong kind of disc, or a disc that the PS2 can't quite read, you'll get that red screen of death. That red screen of death. That's definitely going to give, PS2 children some slight nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
I want to help him, but I can't get his balloon down. All right, I'll come back later if I get an upgrade or something.
Can you get upgrades?
Let's see what we got over here.
I'm not sure. I mean, I know there's one thing I will definitely say is that hey DDR, but
Logan, go.
I do know that this game does have
in the heart of this one.
He's loving those dance moves. But what was I about to say? I do know though that this game has a couple of like context sensitive power ups, but otherwise, I think what you have from the get go is all you're gonna get.
Spyro.
Wait a second. Oh, there's Spyro.
Look at him.
Oh,
jeez! Poor little guy.
It even comes with pre-installed fire breath.
So that's why they never got around to selling it.
Is that Daytona?
It's either Daytona or I think that might be Ridge Racer.
It could be.
What?
Actually, no. It has to be Ridge Racer because Daytona wasn't even. Daytona was still. That's a Sega property, and this was like before.
Oh. Hey,
oh,
is
the
that Tamagotchi?
No, that's a Pocket Station. That one thing that was only in Japan for back in its heyday.
I'll have to come back here later.
I think that's exactly what it is. It's like a predecessor to that.
That guy's listening to some music.
But yeah, I think that's all we can really do here. So, that's right. The PlayStation
I just was
Plus.
interacting with a couple things.
Yeah, no, ladies and gentlemen, don't be surprised if at least 50 to 80% of our commentary is just, ooh, look at this, ooh, look at that, ooh, is that? Wait a second, what's that doing here?
Because a lot of us haven't seen this.
I mean, it's gonna be a nice little live let's go back in. It's gonna be a nice live reaction. Everything can be to having done this the first time. So let's see. So we gotta probably start somewhere. So we got the fan. So we have a fan. Actually, looking at all these areas, it looks like okay, we've been to the labo. A new area unlocked. I wonder what that means. But network speed run. What does that do?
We'll find out later.
That would be this, okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, this is if you want to actually speed run through a level. So we have a fan, the CPU, I imagine, the RAM, or...
The deodorant.
The toaster.
Let's go with the toaster.
Where should we go first?
I say the toaster.
I think they want you to go through the fan first.
Oh. Well, there's the fan first, I guess. But
that's just general rule of thumb. Like the top left option is always the beginner's course.
I don't think there should be any liquids inside your device.
Oh no, that's liquid cooling. Nice.
Speaking of which, the cooling springs.
Bot Beach.
Sacrilege! We don't talk about that company.
I can't swim. Oh, I have a little life preserver. It's okay.
Aw.
What we got here?
I'm not sure. I think that's just there for decor.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, enemies.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I think obviously the robots that are purple and have the evil eyes are the ones you gotta punch.
Yeah.
I imagine.
I was about to say, what is that buried? It looked like a soup plate. Oh. Get a load of that. Get a load of that fat fluff over there to the left.
Oh gosh, what the hell is that thing? It's a Loco Roco.
Loco Roco.
Hang on, let's see what the oops.
And they're all the little Loco Rocos. Get back together.
Nice.
I remember playing Loco Roco on PSP.
I don't even know what that is.
It was just a platformer like this where it was just a platform where we control a lot of little bubbly guys as they run around.
I know that
you actually controlled the level's gravity to move them around, except you didn't have to use the gyroscope. It just used the shoulder buttons.
Right, and for those that are vaguely curious about it, they did get PS4 remasters. which you could totally play on your
Awesome.
PS5 if you wanted to.
Okay. I'm curious if I'll see any I'm curious if I'm going to see any Patapon like things.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be something. Oh, look,
There's a
Toucan.
toucan.
Toucan Sam.
Get out of
look,
here.
Oh, look, a stringy.
Hey!
Oh.
Don't go punching the Toucan, you jerk.
It is a artifact.
Ooh,
Hey, it's the PlayStation 3 controller.
The DualShock
Gosh, that's-
controller.
Damn it! Now I feel 15 years younger.
Yeah, I
You
know.
say 6-axis, 5
Or,
times
excuse
faster.
me,
Hang on, I
15
want to see
years.
what's
What
on
am
the
I
back.
saying? More like 12.
Model number CEC, whatever.
Like, yeah, no,
Oh.
they
I
went
have-
into they really went into full detail for all these PlayStation memorabilia you'll find all across these levels.
I had a red one. I still have it.
Oh, that's cool. Just a guy.
They are supposed to be. Oh, look, there's Data Boy.
Aw.
These are supposed to be full-on levels. So,
How you guys doing?
San.
Oh, he man. Be careful.
wonder if we'll ever find the World Serpent.
You think we'll find a Ginger under that pier?
I'd hope not, considering that's never been associated with PlayStation, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, nice. But it looks so I get it. If ever I see a guy with a camera, look for what he's looking at, because it looks like that'll be where you see your PlayStation, references. And
Okay,
stuff.
that's actually really really clever, and also a way to give you an idea of where to look.
Right. So
Jeez, dodge this guy's first.
Oh boy.
with what I've been
Outta
seeing
here.
here though so far, what are your guys' takes on the?
No.
Even when he's resting, he'll feel like an absolute stud.
What's
But
this?
yes, for what I'm seeing so far, like, it looks fun. Like, I mean, I will definitely say that it's one of those things where you have to keep your expectations in check. But even like for what it is, like as just a tech demo that comes pre-packaged with the system, it's it's fairly ambitious.
Oh, you
Like I haven't
see, you just
I haven't
do-
felt this kind
go
of
back.
sensation since the
Now you have to pull that thing.
I'll
Yeah,
probably
whole
come
thing.
back and explore that area later. But anyway, continue.
But yeah, it's a sensation I haven't quite felt ever since I don't know
checkpoints.
the either the Super Nintendo when they actually prepackaged the likes of Super Mario World.
Right, I missed that.
How many worlds do we got on this?
There are 4 worlds and there are four worlds in total, and the entire game. Like if you're mostly going for the bare minimum, you can beat in roughly 4 hours.
So I'm gonna do again. It probably right away. It'll probably take a couple sessions at most, depending on how much I'm doing. But I want to try and see what there is to see in this, especially while I'm waiting on my other PS5 games to get here.
Yeah.
It looks very smooth, and
Yeah, it's cute.
it feels very nice, and definitely I'm going to all these preservers.
All the geometry symbols.
Yeah, what the heck does the X gonna? How's that gonna help you? Anyway, let's see what's over here.
Oh, hold on, we got ourselves another cameo over here.
What's this?
Ooh.
Oh, it's
A
Fat Princess.
It's all right.
Oh.
I mean, the most thing you did. Oh god, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. It's basically just one of
It is
those
looping, probably.
deathmatch sort of scenarios where the gimmick is just keep your princess on the other side, keep your princess on your side, and capture the other side's princess.
So the idea is that you would feed your princess to make her harder to carry home and stuff.
Exactly. I mean, it was a phenomenon for its time, but you could clearly tell that as the years went by, like, well, it was a fad that kind of came and went.
What the hell is this guy?
Our
He's
first-
work with the gyro control.
Yep, this is our first major costume for the game, the frog costume.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we get these. costumes.
Basically, think Spring Mario in 2D, and far easier to function.
Okay.
It kind of feels like that frog from DKC 2.
Yeah, I can sort of see it.
You can like control your jump mid motion, which is nice, and then get a big hop. Yeah. Yeah, there are, and I know there are still a couple of games I'm looking forward to that are coming out on the system. Like again, definitely gonna do Miles Morales when that comes out. I know we were gonna probably do something for Sackboy.
I think Jem said he wanted to.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't mind that.
yeah, considering the fact that by and large, there's not that big of a difference between the versions, aside from maybe longer load times and some graphical details sort of lost in translation. I mean, not that many, granted, considering the PS4 can already do a fucking lot by itself. But
Right.
yeah, I wouldn't mind. I mean, if not through Logan doing it through the PS5, I could totally do it through my PS4. Which I do also appreciate the fact that if you buy it digitally, you pretty much have you have access to both versions.
I do think that should be just the norm in general, is that, like, especially with how they're wanting the PS5 to be a direct one-to-one replacement, I would appreciate if they, like, give you that free upgrade opportunity.
Right, and not make it seem like you're shit out of luck if you're still stuck with the last gen
They're
console.
building a controller there.
Let's find out.
It looks like a bonus level.